Be nice to get the sneak round, I guess.
So many thoughts.
Stay on
So
your
little
toes.
time.
Cover me.
Watch each other.
Easy one. Okay. All right. How many owlbears? Presumably just 2. We're not 100% on that yet. It looks like just 2. They are flat-footed right now, so their AC sucks. I don't think I have any damage spells that are relevant on our... We got scrolls, so this could be a scroll usage kind of fight. So... Got a couple of Scorching Rays if we want them. Got a Scroll of Haste. And the wizard learned from scrolls. Oh, I kind of forgot we had a wizard. This is our wizard. Do I actually want to learn Scorching? I can't learn Scorching Ray, it's an evocation. But how am I even casting this? I'm casting this because it's prohibited to my class. I'm casting this via skill check with the use magic device or whatever the fuck it is. Stone Skin, 10 minutes per level. Resistance to blows, cuts, stabs. Means DR 10. What does it mean, adamantine? Ah, unless, okay. That seems pretty fucking solid right now. Wizard is ugly. Okay. Good fight, you told him. Ray is not a good spell, chat. I don't want to put this on our... This is a surprise round, though. Yeah. People giving me the worst advice right now. My character cannot learn evocation spells. Scorching Ray is an evocation spell. Not a spell I want. Because I don't like Scorching Ray as a spell in general. Oh, Stone Skin, you meant. Yeah, you're right. Stone Skin would be worth using. And Haste, for sure. Thanks. I thought you were talking the Scorching Ray still. Okay, I feel a little bit bad now. Because I agree with you. Blocked myself there. Alright. Could be a solid prayer spell. We could also attempt to entangle, but we're not really in position for it. Bane would be good too, but not in range for it right now. So most of our abilities here are pretty weak up front. So I guess we're just accuracy boosting the Miklas for next round is the plan. Okay, summons would be good, but let's get closer. What were they doing before they died? I don't know. The charge gets me the attack off, which is better than... I get -2 to my AC, but I get +3 for doing this. It's better than just walking in. I guess we're going to do that. Okay, we're done with the surprise round. So this is now round 1. Initiative rolls put them pretty low. It's an easy Grease turn. I wonder where the best Grease is there. Right there, though. Okay, both made their reflex saves, kind of annoyingly. Alright. We can debuff things. Could wait. I might wait. Wait till after. Still flat-footed. So their AC is shit right now if we could do damage. I don't want the leopard getting one shot. Can't charge with Thaddeus. Feels pretty bad. Really would like him to go after that. I wonder if we're gonna have to delay and find out. Perfect. Okay. Owlbear's not particularly bright. That's fine. I can actually hit from there too. Part of me wanted to intimidate here. Do land debuffs. Can I 5 foot and then do it, I wonder? Nice. Turns out owlbears are not particularly intimidated by Thaddeus. Fine. I don't think you can 5 foot and charge, so I think 5 foot is a movement ability of some sort, and charge. I don't think I can 5 foot charge. Alright, we're gonna want to apply debuffs this coming round. Attack rolls, skill checks, ability checks, saving throws, and 2 AC. Wait, and AC? I know it was and AC. Every time I read this spell, it adds like one more thing it does. Attack rolls, skill checks, ability checks, saving. That does not help with the application. I guess attack applicate, but it's not. It doesn't hit, right? The gas bomb. It's just a roll. Still magical beast too. We yet to see any use out of this. Oh, I was gonna buff. I was gonna run the prayer buff up. Yeah, I saw your message, Xander. Oops, wrong one. Great. I like how there's no check on that debuff for them either. Really, really nice. Okay, drop some wolves down. There seems fine. Are they all stuck? Hope not. The wolf found something. Nice work, wolf. Alright. Alright, that one's taking damage. Let's do more damage to it. Honing our mirror images. Feels like a very clear glitter dust moment. Both glittered, one blinded. Okay. Alright, we can start rolling off against their attacks with choking dust, choking bomb. Not with that, please. Saving throw failed, saving throw succeeded. Alright, damage. Nice. Double hits, despite being blinded, into our tank. Why were they so good? 13 modifier, just got lucky, dude. No. Leopard attacks, that's leopard attacks owlbear. Where's the attacks into this? Owlbear attacks Neabolus. Base attack bonus 14. Modifier 29. 20 fucking 9. Okay. Gonna get scary here. Alright, I gotta keep spamming disables on them then. I just won't charge from here for whatever reason. Miss. Don't miss, Thaddeus. They have no AC. You possibly be missing. AC bonus. Yeah. We're gonna Bane attack the owlbears if we can.
Attack.
Did not want to get into reach of that one. I may have gone too far with that. Alright, Neabolus needs to... I don't want a full attack. I want to heal first round. All my buffs are up, right? Yeah. Just missing Constitution buff. Blur presumably doesn't stack with blind, although the one is not blinded. Might be worth just chugging it. I'm gonna try to hit with some more of those. Your image is off. I don't think I can cast, right? So what happens if I try to cast in range here? What's the roll? So that guy presumably can't do shit because he's blind. What's a concentration check though? What does it roll up against? Cast defensively, you just need to make a concentration check. What's a concentration check? I don't ever do this because I've never had a caster who wants to stand in melee yet. In my spell book it will show it, okay. You roll d20 and add your caster level and the ability modifier used to determine bonus spells of the same type. We add our charisma modifier. So you roll d20, add your caster level. Caster level is 5, I think. I don't know what the other ones. And then we add our charisma modifier. The more distracting the interruption, and the higher the level of the spell you're trying to cast, the higher the DC. So it doesn't check against him. What am I rolling against? I'm still not clear. So if I cast a level 2, I would. More distracting interruption, the higher the level of the spell you're trying to cast, the higher the DC. E10 plus spell level. So I have to hit a 12 and I have modifier 9. Is 15 plus double spell level? The more distracting the higher level spell you're trying to cast, the higher the DC if you fail the check. Yeah, I see this information here, but I don't see. So let's say I wanted to cast this spell, which is the spell I do want to cast. So level 2. Where do I get this double DC thing? And where is it 10 plus double DC? 15 plus double the spell? Well, it's, one was 10, one was 15. Apparently the owlbear doesn't attack me though, chat. It doesn't say anything about the owlbear swings on me. Does he swing on me? Okay, if I succeed on this, it doesn't provoke the attack of opportunity. DC plus 15, so actually it's 19 we're hitting with a plus 9, so it's only a 50-50 we do anything. That's probably not good enough for our purposes. I'm probably gonna potion a blur to make the non-blind one miss us still, and then I'm gonna swing. Down. Down. Fucking thing hit us twice again. Their accuracy is crazy. Be nice if this grease would disable them too. Are they failing their... You know? They have to hit DC 17. They have a plus 13 on reflex. So they're not ever falling on that. Okay. They're immune to hideous laughter. Ah. Missed again on the blind on that one, unfortunately. Wait. Oh, give me a break, chat. Did you see that interaction? This guy had 3 rounds left of blind. We recast Glitter Dust. He saved, and it dispelled the blind on him. That's bullshit. That's like max level bullshit. This is a fortitude save, right? There's plus 17 fortitude save. I don't think they can fail that. Thaddeus hasn't hit yet. FCAT, yep. Alright, so we don't have any ways to control them here. We can heal. Unlikely we hit him, but we might. Yeah, I almost have one down, but we need a way to disable them. The fact that it's resisting our blinds or that it reset our blind is super annoying. Yeah. Nobody else is wounded, so we're just healing here. I'm not sure we want to heal just there. Alright, I think we Bane this round. Okay. Alright, trying to do damage there. We have Bane attacker on good. Swing.
A solid plan.
Back up. The wolves are on the wrong one, unfortunately. They all fucking missed too. Just failed his reflex save. Great, so he's down for the moment. This is our wizard. Gotta be glitter dust again. Last one, I guess. Saved. The other one did not save. Okay. More acid bombs. Doing weak damage, but it's doing damage. Okay, killing off the summons. Go summon tanks. Got a lot of summons. He kills 3 around. It's kind of scary. Alright, I want to make an attack on the downed one. Excellent. We kill it? No. These are going to be some horrendous version where they don't die. They either don't... Okay, we need to know knowledge about... What did we learn about owlbears? We didn't learn shit. Unfortunately, we do not know if it has ferocity or if it has whatever the orc thing is. Not there yet. Was it still have health left? Looks like it's at 0 health to me. Alright, let's start healing. Alright, more summons, presumably. We can wait till our one summon goes first. Falls over anyways. Drop the next round. Great. Wish you hadn't summoned, or you didn't summon over there. That's fine. Don't need the Bane here. We can't attack anyways. Yeah. Okay, that one just died. Did it die on its turn, chat? Or did it die to the acid? Why would it take damage on Baracus's turn? I don't actually understand what the fuck just happened there. Did it die on its turn? It took an acid point or something? Acid on its turn. So we actually don't know. Because that could have been the acid killing it, or it also could have just been that it's like its thing of not dying till its turn expired. Alright. We're out of disables that affect it. It's already standing in whatever it is. We could look for some spell stuff, but I was reminded by chat that my stuff want to do that. We probably actually get pretty good damage out of shitty old... What's the damage on this? Okay, you can fire 1 ray plus 1 additional ray for every 4 levels beyond 3rd. So at 7 we get 2 rays. We're not 7. I can't scroll the combat log down for... Oh, I can. There it is. Okay. So, someone else, blah, blah, blah. Nicholas Maj does 4 damage to Owlbear. Round 5, Owlbear dies. Don't know why yet. Yeah, but I only get one missile, so it's just one sneak attack. It's not very exciting. I might as well just do something else. Right. And keep chucking acid at him is over reasonable. Yeah. Yup, buying rounds. Looks angry.
Die, die, die!
Okay, we're gonna heal again. Maybe a mistake there, because we might kill ourselves.
Missed the resubscribe streak window and had to sit through ads like a scrub. Lesson learned, filthy fail.
Jesus. I'm glad you learned something from that, Neopol. Welcome back. Thank you for the 27 months. I hope you never have to experience ads on my channel again. Wait, what's going on here? Or rather, who is it? Okay, this is... Alright, so we may have fucked up healing here. When they attack of opportunity, is it a single attack or is it their full attack routine? Is it like 5? Single. Okay, so the play here then is actually to wait until the cat has gone. Use the cat to draw the attack of opportunity and then move away from it. The way to do that. Okay.
Your death awaits.
Right. Do. You're just murdering those summons. Fine, buying us time.
Let the attack commence!
Do we need to spend another resource here, chat? I don't think so.
Forwards!
Alright. Cool little one. Build some owlbears. Looks like it looks like it was just like 1 HP remaining on that enemy last time. Won't let me loot them currently. There it goes. We'll skin them. They have eggs. Excellent. Okay. It seemed easy. They're easier than they were 2 levels ago or whatever it was. Still a little scary. All right. Pump some heals into main tank. Currently Diabolus.
Let's shake a
Never
leg!
stop learning.
When our tank didn't avoid any attack, I got a little concerned. Anything else up on this little area? Doesn't look... yeah. Loot right there, apparently. Okay. Let's go loot whatever's under the bridge, and maybe we move off this map. Yeah, we just killed a mother and father and stole the egg, which we will probably eat, but possibly sell into captivity. Lawful good. Representing. Cloak of the Winter Wolf. When the wearer in this cloak makes a successful bite attack, it deals an additional 1d6 cold damage and trips the target. Can our monk bite the claws? Do we bite or not? Yeah, but is he biting now is the question. I think at the moment it's just claw attacks. Let's take a quick look at this ability. We're gonna navigate the class menu. Claws is a free action. 2 claw attacks is a full attack. Doesn't say anything about biting. Yeah. So probably later, but not yet. Answer. Is this? Where's this loot that we missed? I don't see any missed loot. There might be stuff down here though. We haven't been down here yet. Down there, I guess. Give it to the leopard. The leopard doesn't have an inventory, right? I mean, I can check if it has an inventory, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Alright, I think we're good in this zone then. I mean, Wolf has failed his athletics roll to get down, but he's deserted. The leopard has an inventory? What? No, it doesn't. The problem is One Heart, One Mind Dex is our attack throw off of our bombs, right? So if we use Enlarge, we give up 1 accuracy on all our bomb tosses. Which seems bad. And also 1 accuracy on our bow. So no, I haven't tried enlarging that character for fighting. Do we want to mess with buff mod right now? We do. It's a lot of buffing going on right now. Alright. So let's take a look what this looks like. Does the mod not fire up? I don't know how to get the mod to activate normally, so we have to probably find it in-game as well, but I think it's currently inactive. Maybe I have to relaunch the game. Launch the game. Roll plus F10. Do I also want this rotation mod? Anyone have a... Can someone drop a link in the D&D channel in Discord for the rotation mod? I'm not sure I'm going to install it right now, but it might be nice to have. I'm not sure we ever recap the amount of... I mean, if it's a 150-hour game, we probably do recap the amount of time it takes to use buff mod. It probably makes us happier in general. But let's find out. Buffbot version 1.0. This is the guy that's working.
Fresh from the stagecoach.
That's a fun name. Welcome, Hugs for Gene Stealers. Here's. Okay. Status on. This is me an available update. If there was a green icon, but there's not. Default control F10. Alright. So I don't need to customize it now. I'll never, ever, ever remember Control F10. I'm probably going to ask that every single day for the rest of this. We need a mod installed that tells me that Control F10 is where my mod is. Is there a mod that does that? So first we pause. We do this. So how do we activate this? Okay. Create or remove profiles, spell profile management, manage meta magics, configuration, and add spells. Now, gated mod it looks like. Casting order. Control F10 to activate the remind mod. Alright, so what do I do then, chat? So definitely Niablos is the correct casting order. That create or remove profiles. Probably the start. Create a profile. This would be. This is team version 3. Okay. Spell profile to edit. So I need like an overview of this in some way, right? Because I do actually want to do all these things, but what does this actually fucking mean? Buffing profile that I'm applying? It's not my team profile, okay? Spell level guidance. What is this little icon? Icon is a pair of scissors cutting guidance. Fantastic. Range damage, frontliner scouting. What are these? Order? Level 0 buffs, level 1 buffs, level 2 buffs. I swear, there's probably like a help on this. I guess I need to go find this fucking mod on Nexus again. So what was this called? Buffbot Nexus mods? Pathfinder. Is there actual useful like how-to on this? There's a video. Probably super sweet. Do we watch the video?
Set it up. You
Video
can
is
use the
12
normal...
minutes. Could do that on my own time, I guess. All right, let's keep brute forcing in here. Okay. All right. Yeah, skill check protocol we're absolutely doing. You're selecting levels, click on level 1. But who is this right now? So I don't understand this. What's the targeting right now? This is everybody? First tab at each character in a profile they were assigned. Where do I go? How do I get back to the first fucking tab? The first tab is forever lost, chat. I'm sorry. Configuration. Meta magic. Spell profile. Create, remove profiles. Add spells main. It might be main. Okay. So now what? When we're on main. Main is current profile empty. So if I go frontliner and then I edit the frontliner profile, how do I select the profile that I need? So I can, okay, I've set the profile, but I don't know how to edit the profile. Okay, let's see. Spell profile management, sure. Spell profile, you click on green for those I want to cast. For who though? The box next to each spell for frontliner in the spells tab. No, I don't see the box for each spell in the spell tab. Frontliner. Everyone designated with the tab. But I don't get what this means though. So, all right, spell level, enlarge. Spell level's here. We're on 1. This is enlarge person. Again, you're adding spells to profile and add spells dialogue, then playing profile to your characters. Adding spells to profile, add spells dialogue. What the fuck that means though? Alright. I didn't sleep at all last night, pretty much. Let's just pretend that I'm absolutely capable of smashing my head into a rock and believing that I'm doing it right. Large person we cast on all frontliners and range damage. I don't want it to do that. I literally just want. So when I think of how I would build this mod, I would build this with individual characters with their availability, because it's going to be different for all of them, right? And where they would target their spells essentially. I'm imagining I basically click run and everyone starts their fucking buff sequence and they do all the buffs that I want on all the targets I want, which I would have assumed would have meant who casts it, where they cast it, at what level they cast it. So I need a new profile for that. One, click large person. Click on level 1. Click on a large person. Cycle bombers friendly, bones can increase corrosive touch, rate of sickening, enfeeblement, inflict stunning, summon monsters, no fucking in large person. Does this have a different person selected? A new profile with each character name. Okay. Yeah. Who is this? This is Niablos. Okay, great. All right. So now we have Niablos DD tank. All right. Can we add spells to that profile? Is that how we do it? Rate remove profiles, done that. Spell profile management, main. So this is now Niablos. Okay. Go to spell profile management in level 1. Spell profile management. Level 1. So I see. So this is each individual spell. So he'll be running this. And I say he wants to enlarge person. Oh, I want to meta magic that. We have that wand. So that is the new profile here. Can I not do that for custom profiles? Because he's way the fuck down here and there's nothing beneath it. Back to that in a second. He's got that wand of meta magicking. All right. No added spells to the profile. Okay. Oh, I see. So this is just determining what spells are associated with this profile. What a weird interface for that. Okay. Sure. Not that he's going to cast all these spells, just that these are associated that I can use, select these things. I'm doing this, I'm deleting all the profiles, essentially what's happening. Maybe using their settings would be fine, but doesn't really feel like it. The fuck? This is just level 1 spells too. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. The question is, do I delete them all now to make this simpler? Because this is what's happening, right? I'm just changing this around. The Shield of Faith is something he does not have access to. Long Strider, Magic Fang, Lead Blades, Mage Armor he does have access to. I don't need to turn the other ones off. Lead Blades, Blessed Weapon, does not have. Veil of Heaven, don't know what that is. Veil of Positive Energy, and Bless. Okay, so that would be here. And this is level 1s. Level 0s are spells we're not going to be worrying about right now. We can get a buff one later. Okay, level 2s, he does have 2. He has Aid Barkskin, Bear's Endurance, Blur. It's not Blur. It's Grace, Delay Person, Splendor, False Light, Visibility, Owl's Wisdom, Fox's Protection from Arrows, Resist S, Resist Cold, Resist Restoration, See Invis, Mirror Image. There. so weird they've done it this way. It's just like list every spell and then you just select which ones you're going to have in this profile. There must be some logic to why, but it's not immediately coming to mind. Okay, I think those are the ones we want then. We don't have level 3 spells. We can worry about those later. So if then we go to our spell profile, we're in spell profile management, maybe? Yeah, okay. Then if we go manage meta magics, we should be able to go down, find him. And we want to empower this. No, we want to extend this. You're going to reduce person himself now because I've added this to his profile. Are these self buffs only, chat? They're self buffs only. Oh. We want to remove enlarge person. Wrong question. Will have these cast on. Wait. You will have those cast on him? By who? What if 2 people have access to reduce person? How does it decide who casts it on him? And what happens if I'm out of wands for it or something? So I need to see this fire off. All right, we go back to main. We're gonna remove the other profiles. They're probably great. I'm just not gonna use them. Yeah. Cast orders first tab. If he already has that buff, then it will not be used again. Main casting order defined to. Let's just see if we can get it to do anything. All right. Hold on. All right. How do I make them do their thing? What triggers the? What's the start sequence for this? Mod managers and execute. And execute in the main. I'm blind. Where's execute? Below the tab button. There. Part of it's their buttons don't look like buttons. Okay. So what did he just cast? You can do it while paused. Doesn't show up in the combat log. Didn't use his meta magic. Wait. Just use resources I don't have. Alright, let's look at Nieblos right now. He's currently reduced. We have 3 enlarged person, 3 reduced person available. Haven't used meta magic. So what happens then if he's using profile DD tank. Well, profile for this is essentially level 1. We don't want enlarge and reduce. We just want reduce. We want shield. I need his buffs to like clear. Is there any way I can clear buffs? Probably not. All right. This buff's at 3 hours. This buff's at, that one will go away in a second. We'll at least get some sense of it. Okay. Now let's fire that off again. Main, that button, execute. All right, so what just happened? We did lose 2 spell things. We were at 3, we're down to 2. We did not cast enlarge or reduce. Did recast shield. I think we recast mage armor. Again. Interesting how it does it all at once. That's really nice. There's no animation. So why is it not doing exactly what we expect it to be doing here? All right, we're currently reduced, but it's going away in a couple seconds. Maybe that was the issue. Spell profile management. On create, remove profile, sure. Spell profile management, sure. We're currently reduce person Niablis, shield Niablis, mage armor Niablis. Let's turn mage armor off for a minute since it's already active. In fact, let's just turn everything off except for reduce and see what happens with this. So let's save again. Okay, so we're now just reducing person. Cast blur. Now I don't think we fucked with level 2s, so that actually looks like it might be on us. I probably didn't remove the level 2 blur from here. Or mirror image or whatever it's called. Okay. But he has yet to cast reduce on himself. Getting it wrong about pre-buffing though. The game is designed around pre-buffs. A lot of the buffs are like 5 to 10 minute buffs or a couple hour buffs. So you're supposed to be running around with your long buffs up all the time. And then short buffing on demand. Why does that sad? The game is literally sad. You were like, man, I don't want to have to like re-encounter short buff. Sure, you can do that mid-combat. The long buffs you want up anyways. This is casting mirror image, which is kind of annoying. It's not casting reduce person. I don't know why. Not a wand spell. I mean, we don't have meta magic on it, right? Oh, we do. We turn that off. What happens? Nothing. Oh, wait, no, it's paused. Yeah, not working with whatever seems to be true. We come over here. Wonder if it will rebuff or not. Try mage armor and see if it rebuffs. We have 351 remaining on our mage armor. Might take a minute to set up. It's gonna save us time long run. Keep telling myself that so that I know it's not a waste of our time right now. Reduce person and mage armor. Okay. Go to mean. Definitely recast mage armor and did reduce person. I wonder what happens if I only have one spell slot, like right now, and I try to use both. That looks like it's a 4-minute buff. That's a hour. Let's add shield and then level 1 old shield. What is this sorted by? Not alphabetical. Yeah. Turn mage armor off temporarily. Then cast. Reduce person didn't cast shield. Yeah, I think we're figuring it out. I mean, it's going to take a few minutes to kind of get it set up how we want to use it, but we are figuring it out. Current. Okay, so Niablis casting order number 1 using this configuration. I don't know if I can move these around. Like, what is this button? It removes it entirely. How do I get it back? Ah, so this is probably a list of all spells available to our team. This removed long riders. So for sanity, I could do something like this, right? Now, I don't know how the fuck we're gonna get this to, like, I don't know what happened. So if I wanted it, let's see if this is true. So if I want this to, I want it to cast enlarge person and then shield. I think it's just top down. Can I drag and drop? I can't drag and drop. So you have to remove and re-add. Does it re-add to the middle? Like, where does it add? Nice little mod, but interface is pretty weak. Firebelly added to bottom. So if that is the case, you need to add your first spell. You have to add them in the order you want them cast. It's almost always going to be better to start them from the end then. Spells, spell slots. Casting spells uses material components. Enable game state checker. I don't know what those do yet. The profile. Let's start with the settings. I think really. Yeah, I think easier to remove it all as well. Okay. All right. What's going on, Niablis? We're playing the metagame right now in this game. The metagame is character management and spell buff management. So we'll start this out. Okay. So how do I tell which profile I'm in? Or we only have one spell profile, so presumably it's this one. So what I actually want to do is remove all of these things. And then I want to add spells. And I want reduce person. So far it's only been self spells. What happens when I have an other spell? Not sure I can cast other buffs. Maybe on the main page, current profile, execute. Man, if we do have to do other buffs, we can possibly do that manually if we have to. It would be like one button, cast the bulk of our shit, and then afterwards manual it. On main, you choose what profile to cast on. You can choose who will cast each spell. Where do you see that where I can choose which profile to cast on? I've got two things here. I've got which, I have casting order. In other words, presumably who goes first here. And then what profile they use. If this is not what I'm understanding, correct me then. What does casting order do? Casting order and who they'll target. No, it isn't. Oh. Niablis is targeting Niablis. he goes first. So if I now but what if you're doing mixed buffs then? Because that doesn't make sense. So let's say I was trying to go reduce on Diablos and buff on Thaddeus. How would I set that up here? It would be casting order. Casting order is who casts their buffs and what. DD. DD is casting order 1. In DD, cast mage armor with 2 armor. DD. Okay, I gotta solve your abbreviations and maybe we can check that. DD and AT. DD here is the tank. When you say that, or something else. I guess I want to see. All right, brain does not. Okay, so what do we need to test? I need to get another buff to work yet. I need to see how to fucking force another buff out. So, okay. So casting order 1. Can I add multiple? Let's check this real quick. What if I add multiples to the same spell? What happens? Is it even available? So this one is called Enlarge Person. We add spell. I don't know what these are. I was assuming they would be not. I don't see Enlarge Person anymore. It'd be 1. We see Reduce Person. There's Reduce Person. Bond does not have a target function. Check who has the available spell to cast and will send in order until ding files. But how do you buff other then? You can't then, what you're saying. Because it would just default target itself. It doesn't seem to use items very well either. So let's try this. Let's add another profile. Make another profile for someone else. Make right side of main menu. Then in profile management. Would add buff his bark skin. Level 1. Not alphabetical because I'd make it fuck his bark skin. Bark skin not here. Is this just the buffs it thinks I have available? Not counting my item buffs? What's another buff, chat, that I don't have access to? Bark skin's level 2. Doesn't think I have access to that either. Yeah, I think this is just buffs that it thinks I have access to. Already set up in the spell profile under level 2. No. Ah, it fucking is. How do I get it to target other? Gotta be the next thing that has to happen, right? Is we gotta figure out how target other works, if it possibly can work. So if I run, do I have it available right now? So perhaps what I can do, for example, let's check this. So she's the only one who can cast that. Not currently active. I could target him with the profile for a spell he doesn't have. So let's take Bit of Luck as maybe a good idea. Let's try Bit of Luck on this guy. Can we do that? So I don't even know what that is. Is it a spell-like ability? Does it not count? Maybe I shouldn't have done Bit of Luck. Check real quick. But what is Bit of Luck? Is it a level 1, level 2? The spell-like ability doesn't have a level. These are sorted by level. Okay, what? I need a different way to look at this. Okay, how about the cleric buff? So add spell, level 0. Level 0 is there. Spell management, level 0. Guidance, perfect. So we say, all right, we want Niablis. Let's run this profile. This profile, but let's do it on this one. Buffs. Okay, rename this fucking thing too. Okay, we need to make this. All right. No profile management. Test guidance here. That's a yes. All right. If I go back to the main and I run casting order here, I want this guy to run test guidance. Save. Execute. I want all of these to not be running anything. Okay. Niablis running a spell he doesn't have does nothing. So it doesn't prompt someone else to heal that. Now what I don't understand is why it didn't also just prompt the cleric who's also running this. So, or is chat's cleric not running that? So if I go test guidance there, okay, and then I execute. Still didn't do shit. Watch the video. True. Check that I saved. That is set up in the test guidance profile. And they are set up to use test guidance. And what if we do it that way? All right, time to watch the video. I don't know what the fuck's happening there. I don't know if I can watch this with you guys. The sense of,
and
I'm not sure. Is there like timestamps on it too? That'd be really helpful. Can I share screen and have live video? I mean, I can, but I mean, I guess I can. Hold on. No. And what is that? Target. Close. Smaller. Fine. That. All right, let's see if we can figure this out, chat. I'm happy to show his channel. Okay.
Hello buddies, this is Game Night. Tonight I want to show you guys the BuffBot mod for Pathfinder Kingmaker. Now this mod can make your life a lot easier when you get to higher levels and spells, well, start to pile up. What I need to do to cast my spells is about 3 or maybe 4 minutes sometimes, and even then I might miss some spells that I was supposed to be casting, like the Blessing of Luck and Resolve. I might miss out on that one because I just recently put that in my spellbook. So there's a solution for that. Now you need to hit Control F10 to open the mod manager. You need to have this installed first. I put a link here in the description and top right corner if you haven't installed the mod manager yet. You will need that. So you find the buff bot after you install it and hit these 3 buttons here. This will open up the customization options that you have, but also where you execute to cast all your buffs. Now, we can start with that just to show you how this works. So once you've set it up, you can use the normal setup and just execute with the current profiles that you have here, but I recommend going through them as we'll go into in a moment. Now, you hit execute, wait for the lag to subside, and now your party is buffed. That's right, you have all the buffs that you could possibly dream of for your characters. That's pretty cool. And that is going to save a lot of time on higher levels and in the Endless Dungeon as well. So, as you can see here, well, I'm a class 38, I'm a class 42, even got buffs on my weapons here, Disruption, Weapon of Awe, we got Bless, Shaitan buff. Now, this is a short buff, one of the shorter buffs for the game, which, of course, won't last as long, but then, I mean, you can do this just before going into a fight, and then you'll at least have the Protection from Evil, for instance, and what else? Yeah, the rest of them are fairly long, the ones I've chosen, Stunning Barrier, stuff like that. It's really short duration, like a minute. But let's see, I think we have, yeah, here you can see I have Magical Vestment on all 3 of these, but since I have 1 more spell, I could cast another one if I wanted to on one of the range. But the profiles here, the current profile for Nightcrawler Belasco is a frontliner. I picked that for Maestro and Draco Blade as well.
In the outcome, now tell me how to do it.
Knock Knock and Hela are all range damage. Now, I've simplified this just to make them frontliners, range damage. You could tweak this to your liking. So here you have the profiles. Don't hit the X because that will delete the profile and there's no notification whatsoever or confirmation whatsoever. So you just create a profile, and under that profile, you'll be able to manage the spells. So the way it works is you pick a spell level, then you look at the spell here, you find Guidance, for instance, and you can tell the game to add it to frontliner. Now this is where it's a bit tricky because is this active or is it not active? To add it, you need to change this to a minus. Now, it may make sense in a coder's language, but for me, it's a bit weird because when I activate it, I would have thought it would be a plus or a tick, like it's active, but it's only active when there's a minus. So this means that once we hit execute here, this spell will be cast on all that have the frontliner profile. So all these 3
that will be cast on everyone who has the frontliner axer.
Would get guidance, for instance. Now guidance is one of those 0 level, where is it? There. That is 1 minute or until discharged. So it only lasts for 1 minute, but again, one of the spells that you could put as, I mean, it's free, and you could put a light on the frontliners as well, if you want that, or you could have specific profiles for specific types, for instance, the Animal Companion, or Communal, or Spellcasters, something like that.
Reading the options
and
is
you just
not
go
telling me
through all the
anything,
spells
friend.
here. Some of them are already set, like Enlarged Person was set from the beginning, as a default, to all frontliners. Because it makes sense. Most frontliners would like to have Enlarged Person, because they increase...
But who does it draw these resources from? So if I have a single target buff, just draws them all from the same guy buffing? Does it check for existing buffs? So if I have 2 people casting same buff, does it check to see if it's already active? Probably not. What else does it say?
Increases your damage output greatly. Now, you can turn that off or put it to frontliner, but maybe you have a character that is purely dex-based and you don't want him to be enlarged, you want him to be reduced. Then you could make a new profile for him and not enable it for him. So if you want to, if there's some spells, you see, oh, I can't find, where is Bless, or accidentally you hit, let's say, Veil of Positive Energy. You hit that one. As you can see, no confirmation at all, but you deleted it. You can go back into Add Spell. So here, you just pick one, and then you pick the spell that you want to add. So that could be Stone Fist, or Vanish, or Bomber's Eyes, and so on. Detect Secret Doors. And then you go back into Spell Profile Management. Find one, and go all the way down. All the way down. And you can see Stone Fist, Vanish, Bomber's Eye, and Detect Secret Doors is now here. So we could put this on all our ranged characters, and Bomber's Eye on ranged as well, but it will only cast it, 1, if we have the spell, and 2, if you have someone with the profile active. Vanish, we could put that on.
1 if we have the spell, and 2 if we have someone the profile. So if we want to make a buffing profile like that, it's gonna get super, right? Because we want to basically be like, so we go to number 1, for example. could enlarge Thaddeus by calling Thaddeus a separate group and turning it active there. We could reduce Niablis by calling Niablis a separate group and running it there. Then it's presumably you use resources, they expire, so everything gets drained from the first one. So there's a reason to go to a second one. Okay, I think I understand that. What's
on frontliners? Stonefist, we put that on frontliners as well. A stunning barrier. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I really like that, and it's a bit hard to get the grip off to begin with, but once you get the grip of it, it's fairly easy. You can also manage meta magics here. So if you have meta magics that you want to prioritize, you can tell them that Expedia's Retreat should be quickened, extended, heightened, reach, or empowered here for each of the spells.
I don't think it can interact with items at all.
Of what is going to be cast on people in
Although
that
I'll
profile.
try the like smart state thing or
Configuration.
something.
Casting spells spend spell slots, yeah, or not, and casting spells use material components. So you can change this around, but I would say if you do this, it's cheating. If you do this, it's cheating. So this is like the cheat options that you have for this.
What is cheating about this? I don't understand what this is. This is like casting them for free?
Mod. Yeah, pretty cool. Casting order in itself doesn't do anything but say in which order should spells be cast on people. So in this case, we have the frontliners. We have 3 frontliners, and the casting order is Nightcrawler, Velasco, Maestro, and Draco Blade. So this would mean that if we have a spell, let's say, what do we have? Do I have anything? True Seeing, maybe? Yeah, True Seeing should be one of the spells, because I only have 1 True Seeing spell, I think. Yeah. So True Seeing would be cast on Nightcrawler, Velasco. As the first one is being cast, it goes to the first one in the casting queue. So it's not who casts. The one who casts is, like, if you have several characters with the same spells, it will take the one with the highest caster level and cast his spells first, and then go to the one with the second highest.
Why would it do that?
Also, one more.
Why would I care what the caster level is? Because duration. That might be worse. That means our pure casters are always gonna cast first.
Thing. That doesn't do anything for him, I think, because he has been deleted. Okay, so one more thing you need to know is special stuff like the Grade of Mutagen and the Mutagen in general for Alchemists, or other special abilities will not be there. So you will need to cast those still manually. But in my case, I mean, all of these spells I usually cast. Then I go in here, cast all of these spells up to here, and then I carry on with him. Cast all of these spells.
Ridiculous amount of buffing.
Up to around there, go over to her and cast all of these spells, and then buff him up.
Chat, I gotta say, as a player who's never played Pathfinder as a pen and paper game, is it even possible? Does anyone actually do any of this? Like your party just runs around and you're like casting 7 buffs and then you're like actually rolling with each modifier applied to it? It seems insane to track this on paper.
As well. So the only one that I really need to manage is now this one, that one, and then Canary. Set up her casting, give her the 5 buffs here. So
wait, I just missed what he said. I was thinking about on paper.
That one, and then Canary. These spells up to around there, go over to her and cast all of these spells, and then buff him up as well. So the only one that I really need to manage is now this one, that one, and then Canary. Set up her casting, give her the 5 buffs here. So it really lowers the micromanagement that you need to do. And I hope you guys enjoyed this overview, and make sure you go download this because this is definitely worth checking out. Let's put that back on. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah. And
okay, so this is gonna help, but this is not gonna be the fix-all, unfortunately, that I see. If I understand this correctly, I'm not sure I still fully understand it. I'm not sure I understand if it just is the order in which he's casting. I'm not entirely certain I've got that right, but okay. So we watched that now. So what does that actually do for us? We should probably, if we're gonna set this up, we should probably rest for like full rest for testing purposes, and then do it maybe the beginning of the next zone or possibly here. I mean, we're leaving this zone, right? I guess I should explore around the sides first. Okay, let's explore the rest of the zone before we go, and then get a full rest so we can see the interactions. I don't want to run into the issue where I don't have enough buffs kind of deal, right? So, like, how do I say this? Not enough spell slots to check where the casting's coming from. I also want to know what happens when I run out of spell buffs along the way. Orders defining who gets the buff. Yeah, okay, sure. Finish exploring. Like we're full explored. Okay. I don't know, chat. I don't know if that's going to be good or not. Is that going to be better than our basic buffing? It probably isn't right now going to be better than our basic buffing because we're still going to have to manually cast a bunch, but I bet you it's going to be better in like a couple levels. We probably should set it up and actually populate it as we get going. Okay, let's move on for now. I also need water. A second here. All right, where from here? We've done the bridge over water. We kind of are semi making our way up toward Oleg's trading post. I think we would like to hug the river going north. But we've already been up this. No, we haven't been up in the fogs. We haven't done this, right? And fill in as we're doing it too, I guess. The random encounter, and it is a dragon. Cool. Casting orders receiving buffs, but it auto orders who's casting the buff if name spell by caster level. I don't know if that's true or not. We have to do some serious testing. Bandit Necromancer. Bandit Illusionist. Okay, I'd like to buff, but we don't actually have enough spell resources for full buffs. Oh, I actually didn't load after doing the testing either. We're at like whatever, doesn't matter. Yeah. Buff here.
Not be trifled with.
For you. One of accuracy up right now. Reduce person ourself.
Our duty calls.
We are going to shield but not mutagen. Don't have it.
Duty calls.
Bless would be nice. Okay.
Everything has a price.
On that. Oh, I may have canceled the enlarge. It did. Reduce person rather. Okay. We'll make do with this, I think. So cast your reduce person, bro. Okay. Let's go fight these guys. What is this now? One thing to check is that config auction for check game state. Yeah, I'm interested to see what that one does too. We'll have to play with that in a second. Let's take this fight. Again, I just need to full rest, and I don't want to force the full rest. I'll just wait till it wants me to full rest. We can go from there. All right.
So many thoughts.
Let's open with some
waste of time.
shooting.
Stay on your toes.
Everyone counts on me.
The road awaits.
We open with a summon. All right. Illusionist, Necromancer, Bard. Cat doesn't give a fuck about Illusionists. We're a cat. Try a hold person. Oh, I can't move. Can I get there this round? Because I can do it with the take 5, so we'll do that. Save this will save. Can get damaged there. Only with the bow.
A solid plan.
Okay. Who's this? Nicholas. Nicholas is More bandits behind and below us. A couple more. Okay. think we can drop some wolves on that guy. Enjoy your wolves. 2 down there, actually. Oh, wolves, get the guy right next to you. There's no room, I guess. Fuck him up. There we go. Then they're casting large person as an archer. What are they, insane? Necro's down, so that's good. That thing's down, so that's good. Squishy little bastards for being level... Oh, I thought they were 5. Some of them 5? Some of them are 5. Alright, what is this? A cleric. Walk away, hold person. Another will save, kind of a bummer. This is bad.
Solid plan.
They're all pretty squishy here, it looks like, Jerry. Although I don't understand why the wolves are like, fuck this bandit, we're going somewhere else. Wolves are not tanky. That's with the increased dex and con, or whatever it is, con and strength.
Die, die, die!
Seriously have my doubts about them. Yes, it's powerful to summon guys that die in one hit and summon groups of them so they don't, so that dying in one hit takes them like a round or more to cast, but not like a fun mechanic. It's like summon illusionary decoy. Kind of what it feels like.
Forwards.
The leopard. The leopard just tripped him. The leopard has base trip. We don't even need to give him cheater items that you can't actually put on him because he already trips people.
Let the attack commence.
This spell.
Aim carefully.
Leopard MVP of this fight, easy. Buff the wolf instead of Thaddeus. Whoops.
May I see your entrails,
Eh.
please?
Wow. These guys show up with goodies. Ooh, if these are the people who are going to jump us, pretty nice. They're kind of loaded in cash. Yeah. I also want to try learning some of these scrolls. We haven't done that yet as a mechanic. It'd be kind of nice. Alright, there's nothing else in here, right? Once we've done this, like there's no hidden locations here. It's just all fluff, the rest of the terrain. I think. Except for that one enormous wyvern, maybe. Okay. Alright, how do I learn spell scrolls? So let's take a look. Done this yet. Alright. So, 2 wizards, one of whom has No, we have a sorcerer and a wizard. So only the sorcerer is realistically going to be able to do this. They even have levels in... Arcane Trickster counts as wizard progression levels or no, chat? Yes, okay. Alright, I can learn Scroll of Cat's Grace. What does my existing spellbook tell me I have? I have Cat's Grace already. I have Bull Strength, though we haven't used any of those. I have Grease. So, Corrosive Touch. Conjuration. I don't know if I have that or not. Fuck. Oh, look. We have Corrosive Touch. I can learn Scroll of Cure Light Wounds on Brackus. Or I can use it. Can be used. Is it can be learned? How do I tell if it can be learned? Right click it. Drop use equip. Copy to spellbook, but I already have it in my spellbook. That seems pretty bad. Oh, I see. It doesn't actually tell me then if I can learn this one. Learn Scroll of Cure Moderate Wounds to Baracus, who is the wizard. The wizard can learn Scroll of Cure Wounds? What? That was a cleric spell. Alchemist book can get Cure Wound. Oh, Alchemist can copy. But this is a level 2 spell. I don't have level 2 Alchemist spell slots. So how the fuck can I learn it? It would be, I could learn it, but I could never prepare it. Is that right? Okay. We would never do that. We're never going to level 2 Alchemist that I'm aware of there. Maybe much later. Scroll of Cure Serious Wounds. That's pretty nice. Fox's Cunning. Wait, I thought that's Grace. Fox's Cunning. Fox's Cunning is int. Don't have that yet, I think. Doesn't tell me, so I need to check. We took Bull Strength and Cat's Grace. Okay, so we can learn that one. Let's learn that one. Learn all the spells we can get our hands on. Or wizard, it's stuff. Copy the spellbook. Is there a roll? Or is it... Fucking did it. What else do we have? Freedom of movement. Yeah, which one is this? Freedom of movement is a wizard spell or a cleric spell? I don't think there's a way I can tell. Maybe the color is supposed to be the... These are conjuration, even though it's a cleric spell. Is this wizard or alchemist? Both? Just alchemist? Chat doesn't know. How about haste? Colors the spell scroll, sure, but that doesn't tell me if I can use it. How do I know though, chat? So what's the way I can check it? So I can copy this to my spellbook. What is the way I know that I either add it as an alchemist spell or as it as a wizard spell? How do I know? And what happens when it's both? Which one does it go to?
Quitters never win.
Greets from frozen Berlin.
Thank you, Pavakati. It's fucking cold here as well, mate. Real cold. You don't know the alchemist level is making this pretty pega? Yeah. Both. Okay, so it went to the wizard spellbook. It did not. Oh, it copied to both spellbooks, chat. Actually, we don't have to worry about it being entirely wasted. Although, if we can't get it in the one. Okay. But it still doesn't answer my question of how do I know if the spell is wizard available or not. Do I just have to reference another... This spell is available to Tristian. Tells me something about the class, maybe? No, it's if they can get the spell. Well, the thing is... OM is cleric. What about... Okay, hold on. Let's pull these over. Forgot about these. Fuck that. The alchemists here, chat, remember we big brained it? We're like alchemist start, not rogue start. 1 point alchemist for mutagens, so much better than 1 point rogue start that gives us weapon finesse that we don't want. Fucked ourselves here though, didn't we? Stone skin is both? Alright. What about hold person? Dude, stone skin's a level 4. Both again? Alright, we're gonna learn it. And all the spells in our spell book. It is a wizard spell as well. See. Painful, painful. Where are you seeing the diamond dust cost on that? You're talking this one. Yeah, material component, diamond dust 5. Rip. Good spell though. Alright. Amazing. We learned. Alright, we want to get a full rest here. Let's get going. We'll mess around with that buff manager again. Still not 100% sure I understand the buff manager. Okay, random encounter was pretty fun. How deep do we explore over here? Lake Silverstep Village. I have no hints about the levels of this chat. Did I miss subtle cues telling me the level of this as well? Mr. I told you so from chat? I don't think so. I have no idea how to know. Lonely Barrow. Mysterious burial ground, hidden untouched. I actually would like information about this. It's gonna, think about it this way, it's just gonna take twice as long. If I go right here and there's an enemy who's level 15, I just have to load and come back, it just takes longer. But this one's a trap. Yeah, it doesn't know. There was a couple levels. Dungeon with some high levels at the end. Alright, we'll come back in a minute. Grab this, huh? Okay. I don't really want to avoid it so much as I want to get our fucking weapon. What about Arbor Rock? How do I even get to Arbor Rock? Southwest of the capital. Okay. How do we know that? Did it tell me somewhere? One of our people told us to go to Sorrowflow, where I'm kind of heading. I'm not really. I'm heading to Oleg's trading post, but I was going this route. I'm going to explore a little bit along the way.
My life is a burden.
All right. Where's whatever Varnhold is? All right, we're going to go do some quick camping here. It seems good. Not going to use rations. That's fine. Use shepherd's pie. That's fine as well. Okay. Would have been brutal if we get locked into something. This will give us our resources to actually check something now, which would be nice. I assume we don't want to go to Varnhold quite yet. I don't actually know that either. Doing some scouting. This is good. Wait, really? That's the path you chose? There's no fords over this bridge? How do I get there? Wow. Have to go there and up, I guess? Hope time is not actually an important resource. Level 8 would be great. Time doesn't matter. Fantastic. Name has a cost associated with it. I don't know what the cost or the benefit of it is, so I'm just clicking mostly.
I feel tired.
Alright, what are we fighting? Ferocious Smilodon. Fucking Smilodons. What was a Smilodon? An ancient cat. Tigers are usually the top animal predators in their territories and have been known to kill bears, in bold. Crocodiles, not in bold. Giant snakes, wolves, and even other great cats. Even humanoids are far from safe, especially in cases where a tiger has developed a taste for humanoid flesh. Tigers prefer terrain from plenty of cover and proximity to water as their hunting grounds. While the tiger itself is a fearsome predator, its strength and ferocity pales in comparison to that of a larger, dire tiger. Look at that fucking 5-head information here. Bigger tigers are scarier. Known to many scholars as a Smilodon and to tribal societies as a saber-toothed tiger. The dire tiger. But it has 4 names? Is invariably one of the region's top predators. Defining features, a pair of huge incisors that hang down like fearsome knives. Alright. Main. We don't know any of its abilities. We don't know its level even. I don't know its level? Level is secret. Jesus, it weighs 6,000 pounds. What is it made out of? What is the densest material on Earth, chat, and why is it Smilodon? Okay. Dude, I want prepared like animal effects here. We know anything? We know nothing about it. We don't even know we don't even know anything about it. Okay. Let's go ahead and calming touch our tank, who's not buffed. Should also remove fatigue, I believe. Right. Right. You think it likes to choke? That is the #1 question that I have. All right, attack. You use potions as... Okay, we're not going to buff, I guess. Doesn't like choking. Okay. Get him, wolves. Get him. All right, Nieblis. Really like to not die. Casting spells in melee gets us fucked. DC of 20 plus twice, 15 plus twice the spell level. And we only have a +9. Doesn't seem like we're going to be casting many spells in combat here. I guess we're just attacking. Yeah. Bad. Attack first.
Burn! Slice! Behead!
Okay, down Nieblis. Hit him 1,000 times. No buffs is a little scary here. Right, he's not fallen over. Kind of would like to blind him. Good. But that didn't save our tank at all. Nice hits. Literally MVP. Alright, HP on this is 9. We go before it. If we can heal a big enough heal here, he can get back up. Seems possibly relevant. Got him for 3. Done, Chat's Cleric. Okay. Could feed him something. No attack of opportunity. He's blinded, so I can stand up. I guess we're just gonna start touching him inappropriately. Great. That's a big hit. Can I heal enough? I don't want to spend resources on this fight. It just seems so stupid to waste my time. Alright. What's True Strike? And we'll set up for next turn to swing. Yeah, or rest. Well, we can cure fatigue. It's not that big of a deal. I was hoping Thaddeus would be bigger, but he's not.
Die, die, die!
28 sneak attack seems okay. Ah! Get concealmented 4 times in a row. 50-50s. Leopard is not only good, the leopard is lucky. Sweet leopard. Alright. And then he, after all that, saved off the blind. Let's blind him again. Oh, I was trying to save some resources so we could cast some spells, but we'll figure it out. Okay, not blind. Hit him again. Alright, we want some accuracy on somebody. Not blind though, so we can't bring the tank back, unfortunately. We're gonna Bane attack here.
Attack!
With True Strike.
Let the attack commence!
Upper downed. Ferocious Smilodon. Can use its killing rampage of my summons. I guess we'll cast some summons. Presumably. I don't know, chat. Are summons breaking this game right now? I mean, it's just 1 round of tanking, but it is 1 round of tanking every time.
May I see your entrails, please?
Loaded. Nothing. Okay. Oh, no doubt they're good. So are lots of other things we're doing, right? The grease spell is very good. I mean, you are trying to build good things into your parties. Question is it making the game less fun? Is it just a single encounter in every one of these two? Can I have double encounters in one of these areas or no? Is it fun? I don't know. Would it be fun if the cat like caught me with my buffs down and then just killed my entire party? I don't know. 1 per pack? Okay.
Keep your wits about you.
Alright, we want to check out the buff mod here, right? That was the point, was getting some resources back and then checking it out. Clear off these pigs. Yeah, I kind of hate it. I hate the summons so far because they don't do anything, right? They're just literally meat bags. They just instantly pop. They don't fight. They don't do damage. They don't do interesting things. They don't give me cool abilities when they're out. They're just whatever. It seems powerful as a to absorb. Okay, mentally I'm not really loving the mod right now. The thing right now. We can either try to set it up and do some more testing, or we can wait until like I can fiddle with it maybe in my off time the next day or two, or maybe we can wait till Wednesday to play with it. I'm kind of feeling like the lack of sleep, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. We can maybe do it a little bit more. I don't know. I would like it to be there so I don't have to dick with it every time, but it didn't seem like it was actually going to fix our problems, right? So if we did this, spell profile management. So what did we decide? That it's actually deciding who it targets. So we still don't know why this didn't work then, right? Because this should be, so if we go to main, test is guidance, test is guidance. Casting order is Chat's Cleric. Chat's Cleric should guidance both itself and Niavlis, right? Because they're the only one with that spell. It's a level 0 spell. Am I wrong in some way there? That should happen, right? Casting spell slots, yeah, no. Enable game state checker, don't know what that does. Let's go ahead and do that then. Okay, and then any of them actually have that buff. Oh? No one has that buff. So what are we doing wrong here? Cat's Cleric, casting order 1, current profile, test guidance. Test guidance profile uses this. Maybe we have the active and the inactive mixed up? I don't think so. Try it again. It has to be unpaused, sure. Nothing that I'm aware of. Okay, let's try moving it back again. Not casting that. We could get it to cast some of the other spells, but we can't get it to cast cantrips for whatever fucking reason. Do I have to have that character active?
We should move.
Does anyone require my counsel?
Can't get it to cast guidance at all. Alright, I think the answer is I don't feel like messing with this today. I think it is going to simplify my life eventually, but I think the answer is fair enough today. Let's move on. Enjoy the game some instead. Alright. Ambushed by a giant tiger.
I feel tired.
Oh, I don't want to rest. Cancel. I'm not sure it's going to let me in here without the party member. And I need water. Dark in this location. Alec smiles faintly as you approach, but you can't help but notice she's as tense as a bowstring. 3 young tieflings wearing bright clothing, what one might find in a harlequin's wardrobe. Gathered near Kelly, fidgeting from foot to foot, they bow simultaneously. The youngest casts you an inquisitive look. So this is the patron you found out, or the baron of this land, and I think that Canarith used to say you don't know how to make connections. Oh. The short-haired tiefling girl steps down her friend's tail. Stop it, Nahau. Don't you see you're upsetting her? Forgive her, elder. You too, your grace. When Nahau was little, a donkey knocked over his crib. His horns got caught in the saddlecloth, and he was dragged for half a block, bumping his head on every corner. Now he's no more clever than the donkey. Stamps her foot, drawing their attention. Sweet teeth, that's enough. You're going right back to the city. The Baron and I need to talk in private. We're going to the Talden Tower without you. It might be dangerous. As you say, Elder, the last of the 3 tieflings who keep quiet till now nods, gestures the others. We'll go to the city. We'll see if these tail-swinging goose like us can find... We'll see if 3 tail-swinging goose like us can find gainful employment around here. If you decide to settle down these parts, maybe we can find a place here too. Goodbye, your grace. Okay. Cantrip's not working as a known bug. No bummer. Alright. I know your other companions will go alone from here. Do I have to do this? Alright, let's try it. Can't save either. Okay. Companions go back down the road, leaving you and her alone. What's her plan? There must be a cliff somewhere near where we can find the remains of the tower. We need to climb it and search the ruins and be ready for trouble. One can never be too careful. I'm ready, let's go. Thank you, I'm glad I don't have to walk this thing alone. Cool. This Kineticist demo, is that what it is? Okay. I don't want to level her up. She's already level 5. Maybe we just leave her level 5. We're out of water. I want to explore this location. I don't really want to explore this location with a random party member particularly. Who are we? This is our tank too? Okay. I guess we want to buff up here. Is it a tank and a healer with no damage right now too? Sees damage? Okay. There's a ferocious slurk over here, chat. Feels a disturbance in the things of water. Does she have spells? Do I have to do anything for this? She's what? Level 5 right now. We just take more kineticists. We probably can't fuck it up too bad, right? Who these should I take? Build's already bad. Sure. What should I take from these? Look is good. Okay. Right. Grease for 1 round. Pretty troll. Okay, let's go after this thing. Presumably this can't be too high of a level. It's just gonna have me solo it with this thing. What is it? Level 3 magical beast. Can I just turn this off of turn-based for this stuff? Probably. Go. What is she auto-attacking with? Water blast? Really don't want to figure out her stuff right now. If I can fork them. Turn on gather power. Oh, and metakinesis. Gather power. And then the other one was and metakinesis. Metakinesis. I don't know what metakinesis is. Oh, that was that. Okay. Nice, 34 damage, great. Frog was guarding the bush.
Taste my fury. This is going to hurt.
Let's turn mode this. 3. With 4. Burn 0, saving throw, reflex to gate, spell resistance no, standard action call forth. Literally just grease for 1 round. It's troll. Okay.
Cool it. Cool off.
Vastly under level, it looks like. It's good. Now she doesn't do shit for damage apparently, or doesn't have shit for accuracy maybe.
Taste my fury.
Crowd of water is not
Is
mage armor.
going to hurt.
Ah. Huh. Yeah. We took some damage here. Are most of our buffs still up? Most of our buffs are still up, though we probably lost. I don't know if we want to go after him or his summons first. Maybe his summons first.
Cool it.
Dude, we're getting wrecked. Not good. Arrow underwater blast. Extended range. Torrent. She's got Scorching Ray as a spell. Let me fucking cast some of these too, man. Water Blast has a billion things associated with it. Kinetic Healer. Heal a willing creature for an amount of damage equal to your kinetic blast damage. I don't know if that's good or bad. Seems like it probably is a fair chunk. Well, that better fucking hit soon, because we're about to die. Cure Light, Cure Light. Alright, let's do the Cure Moderate. Hoping to just steamroll through this. Didn't actually wish to be dealing with this. Cure Moderate was that much? Rip. Spell failed. Failed a concentration check. We're in melee, I guess.